Welcome to Lift Yourself Up for Confidence and Equality from Rick Smith Hypnosis. So, what is confidence? Confidence is simply a feeling of security that you possess sufficient resources to manage yourself appropriately through unfamiliar or challenging situations. It's a normal state for a minority of the population, but a challenge for most of us. Confidence is derived from a sense of self-worth, a belief that you're equal to everyone else, and that your personal defining qualities are clear to you and clear to them. The first level of confidence I'd like you to now practice is to be confident in the hypnosis process itself, which is about to take place. We'll go slowly in order to achieve a satisfactory level of working trance, so you can now allow yourself to relax completely and simply listen to the sound of my voice. Now, you may decide to allow your eyes to close soon. That's up to you. And you'll know when it's time. And when you know it's time, take a slow, deep breath in. Hold it for a second. Close your eyes and release that breath at your own speed. And when you breathe out, to start the journey, just allow yourself to smile a little, so that the descent into trance will be even more pleasurable than usual. And breathe in, smile and breathe out, and feel a warm wave of relaxation spreading throughout your whole body, loosening and relaxing all the muscles around your joints, and just allowing yourself to push out any residual tension from those muscles and joints. Just allowing yourself to go limp and floppy, lazy and relaxed, as you drift downwards into that calm, relaxed state where you have already demonstrated that you can make excellent and marvelous changes. Now, you have shown in the past that you are highly receptive to hypnosis, and that you can now go deeper and quicker into trance than the majority of people. So you already know that even now you are much deeper than when you first started enjoying hypnosis. Because you may have had so many interesting and remarkable experiences. And the things that you learned and discovered have already begun to benefit your life. So you can fully allow yourself to go deeper still, while you continue to listen to the sound of my voice. And you may wonder if everyone in the world would like to try this, to be so wonderfully, beautifully relaxed in every way. And those other people have not yet realized how good this can be. And in the future, many more people will be able to know that going into this relaxed, uncomplicated state opens up parts of your mind that can enable genuine, useful, simple changes for a better and more fulfilling life. This is knowledge that you possess. So, as you drift deeper down now, noticing the regularity of your breathing and how the effect of breathing out each time leads you down deeper, even more relaxed. And already you may be curious about what it is you will learn this time. Because every time you come here, you learn new things. And every time you repeat those things you learn, they empower and support you more each day. And you may also wonder if there's any limit to the things you can learn, or the habits you can change. When you are in this relaxed, deep, comfortable, safe space. And I can tell you that there are no limits. Because no one has discovered the limits. Just as no one has found any limit to how deeply relaxed you can become. So you can always go deeper. And you will go deeper now, so go on. Let yourself go deeper now. As I count down from 5 to 1. 5. Even now you are already so deeply relaxed that you begin to lose touch with the physical sensations. As your body goes into standby mode while you don't need it for a little while. This gentle path you're drifting down is smooth and comfortable. And you allow yourself to accept the state of calmness which flows through your mind. Four. Now your mind is freed from its physical constraints. As it begins to grow and expand outwards. Eager to acquire and absorb new information. New knowledge and wisdom which benefit you in so many ways. Three. Perhaps you can begin to sense a lightness now. A clarity which is new to you. As you accept that in this different state of consciousness, you have released the tethers which previously limited you. Limited you to only what you could see and explain. Because there's so much more for you to discover. When you allow yourself this freedom to explore. 2. Now you're floating free. And you may even feel that you're exploring beyond the limits of your usual consciousness. Discovering knowledge and new information, perhaps for the very first time. And 1. That's good. You're now so deep that you know that your body is completely relaxed. And your mind is wide open and ready to receive new knowledge. And you can add new resources that will strengthen you more each day. And you may find, and I hope you find, that you're now here in your basement of relaxation. Because each and every time that you come to your basement of relaxation, you know that good things happen. Useful skills are learned. And you add to the pleasure and positivity of your life. Because it is your human right to be happy and content. There are only good things, positive things here for you. Because you are skilled at learning new things. And you already know how these new skills can positively affect your life. Now you're ready to embark on the next stage of your journey. So let's take a moment to mark your achievements, which have already begun with you taking the first steps. You've decided to make changes. And these changes you've decided to make will alter and enhance your life. From this day forwards. And that phrase, from this day forwards, is more important to you today than before. And more important to you than it is to other people. Because on this day, the changes you make will be creating a new version of you. An upgraded version that replaces the previous version. The old you. Some of the features of your previous version are redundant now. You simply don't need them any longer. Some of the features of that old version of you were originally put there to keep you safe. When you were younger and perhaps more vulnerable. But you're not vulnerable now. You're all grown up and stronger. And something that may have affected your confidence or self-esteem in the past probably wouldn't bother you in the slightest today. So, this old redundant safety feature has been removed. Removed from the new upgraded version of you that you're getting ready to launch today. You don't need that old feature anymore. You're perfectly good at making yourself feel safe and secure. Because you now have lots of experience from life itself. And you've successfully lived it so far. In your imagination now, you may form an impression of your old self. See what you see, hear what you hear, feel what you feel. And when that impression of your old self is clearer, begin to let it fade, let it shrink, let it recede into the distance. You don't need that impression of your old self anymore. You have a new way to be. You're changing and brightening. You have all the resources you need to make the changes you desire. You have removed all the obstacles to this change you want. By releasing those old unwanted habits and beliefs. Leaving your old version behind. Moving today further from that state to a new, more confident way of behavior. Much more useful to you now and in the future. And of course, this is just one part of the story. So please continue to listen to the sound of my voice as you drift deeper. It is important that you now know that you have strengths or talents or abilities that not everyone possesses. You may have skills that are rare or even unique. And these make you special. And you're a kind and considerate person. Although you may sometimes feel misunderstood or underappreciated. It can be a hard struggle to keep up the pace of modern life. And you are quite right to sometimes think about your role in the world. And how you can best utilize your values, your skills, or your experience to benefit yourself and others. When you feel good, it's infectious to those around you. When you have momentum, forward movement in your life, you get more as a bonus. And you know inside that you have more capacity to feel good and act positively. To express to the world your special, unique nature. And to observe each of theirs in return. Because we're all unique and special in our own ways. And we're all looking to connect with other unique and special people. And this tells you now, and the knowledge will stay with you from this day forwards, that although we're all different, we're also all the same. We're equal, even if it may not always be obvious how we are equal. But we're all made from the same stuff. And it is we ourselves who shape our relationship with the world. And our place in it. You alone decide for yourself. Starting today by knowing and accepting that you are equal. As you drift weightless and lazy in this place of learning, I'd like you to commit to memory that you're equal. All the time. Every day. So you will now place your equality at the glowing center of everything you're going to learn and change. In your mind. Fixed in place. And to make this happen, and you will make it happen easily. In your mind, using your best, most positive and confident internal voice. Repeat after me. I am equal. This is the truth. Good, and it is the truth. You are equal. And any and all hints that this was not always the case is now removed from the new version of you. And at any time, in any place, from today forwards. Should you ever face uncertainty about anything at all, you have this central belief deep in your body and your mind. Say it to yourself or say it out loud. Say it often and say it like you mean it. I am equal. This is the truth. You are equal, and you own that truth. Nobody can diminish the truth that you are equal. Because your equality is your fundamental right as a human being. and you have always and you will always own it. You own that truth and you can defend that truth. You are equal. Good. Now just relax some more and let your new version, that upgraded version of you, with its new freedom to explore and the equality you own, penetrate deep into your subconscious mind as you absorb the exciting possibilities of what may begin to happen for you. Knowing these things now enables you to accept that a change has begun. A change that you decided to make. A change that will reshape many aspects of your life. For the better, from this day forwards. And your subconscious mind has clearly heard these messages. As you absorb and integrate them into your new version. Your new habits and behaviors. And your subconscious has accepted this new information. Accepted it as more appropriate and beneficial than the previous version. That old you which has now been deleted and is gone. The new version of you is now fully operational. The old version of you has been replaced. And it might already be hard for you to remember the old you. And that's perfectly fine, because the new you is a much better version. And you have lost nothing at all, but gained so much. You may continue to imagine all the ways in which your new habits will now benefit you. Or you may decide to simply switch off your thoughts and just enjoy this time of peace and solitude. So just take a few moments of quietness at your leisure, starting now. Very good. Thank you for your focus and cooperation. You've been excellent in every way. And later, when you wake or maybe when you sleep tonight, these things you've discovered, this new information that you've acquired, will distill and permeate in your subconscious mind, finding a permanent place where this new knowledge is always available to help and guide you in the future. Now, resting here in this safe and comfortable space, you may choose to simply drift into sleep in a few moments. So if this is your desire, You do not need to listen to anything else I say. If you would prefer to emerge from this wonderful relaxation, please listen as I count up from 1 to 3, and on the count of 3 your eyes will open and you'll feel fully refreshed and content. Let's do that now. 1. Slowly and gently feel your mind beginning to clear, and you're excited to bring your new knowledge into your life. 2. Now your body's energy is returning and you're eager to move forwards with your positive, healthy lifestyle. And now you prepare to conclude this journey, so on the count of 3, open your eyes and notice how good you feel.